Shalom, shalom. I want to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the elect. And today I'm going to play a little quick clip about prophecy in Babylon the Great, so-called America, and what's going down. Because, hey, it's going into war, and war is coming. Yep, all you people out there believe it. World War III is coming. So I'm going to play it real quick.
With the worries rapidly rising that Russia could invade Ukraine, President Biden has directed the Pentagon to put 8,500 troops on heightened alert, ready for deployment at any moment to support NATO forces in Europe. Military bases in California and Delaware are quickly loading up ammunition and other military aid to ship to Ukraine. Former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State and ABC News contributor Colonel Stephen Ganyard says the administration is walking a fine line.
They don't want to further provoke Putin by moving U.S. troops into various parts of eastern NATO, but they also want to make sure that they are on guard.
President Biden now facing a test to see if he can forge a united allied stance against Russia's president, consulting with key European leaders last night.
I had a very, very, very good meeting, total unanimity with all the European leaders.
This week, France and Germany will host talks with Ukraine and Russia in hopes of a diplomatic agreement. The Department of Homeland Security warns the threat of Russia launching cyber attacks on the homeland remains high if the U.S. or NATO responds to an invasion, saying in a statement, quote, Russia maintains a range of offensive cyber tools that it could employ against U.S. networks. This comes as more than 100,000 Russian troops mass along the border with Ukraine, prompting fears for what Putin might do next.
We see that he's pushing very hard to install a puppet government in Kiev, which would be his ultimate goal. It's very difficult to understand how Putin is able to unwind this all and bring it down to something that's less than war.
While recent moves may suggest imminent war, Ganyard says it's the last thing the U.S. wants. Instead, he says President Biden is trying to tamp down the situation without becoming militarily involved.
Hi, everyone. George Stuff.
So, yeah, that's why I want to play the little clip for y'all. And just to show you, the times we're coming into, because we at the end, we here, brothers. Keep holding on, keep pushing, keep keeping the faith. And, World War III is coming. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem is going to bring that judgment. He's going to bring that sword. And I want to give you a few scriptures on that. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I came to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And that sword's talking about, judgment, putting people to death. Mainly, you Esau, Edom, you damn devil, you other heathen nations, and you 2/3 of wicked Israelites that's not trying to repent, especially if you heard this word and you know this word. I also want to get Matthew 24, verse 6 and 7. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. Of course, because it's Bible prophecy, it's going to be prophesied. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in different places. Yeah, that's right. There's going to be nations against nations, rising up against each other, kingdoms against kingdoms, during Jacob's trouble, famines, pestilence, earthquakes, bad weather, bad storms, all types of stuff like that. Hey, yeah, it's coming. I also want to get Blue Letter Bible. I want to get Romans. Romans 13. Verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but the Most High. The powers that are be ordained of the Most High. Everything that's happening is being controlled by the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. He's controlling the government. He's controlling your favorite president, Sloppy Joe, and the vice president, whatever, I forgot her name, whatever. Yeah. And I also wanted to get Exodus. Oh, Kamala Harris, that's her name. Yeah, I also want to get Exodus 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war, and the Lord is his name. Yahweh Shem Shai. That's right. The Lord is a man of war. He's a God of war. That's right. You know? And also, let me get Deuteronomy 20, verse 1 through 4. So, when thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and people more than thou, be not afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shem Shai, is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt, which is today's spiritual Egypt. And that shall be when ye are come night unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people, and shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint. Fear not, and do not tremble, neither be terrified of them. For the Lord, your power, Yahweh Shem Shai, is he that goeth with you to fight you against your enemies, to save you. That's right. Because see, if you in this truth and you on the side of Yahweh Shem Shai instead of this devil side, hey, and you doing to the best of your ability, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be with you. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be on your side. And he's going to deliver you from your enemies in times to come, like Jacob's trouble and persecution. That's right. And don't fear and don't tremble, you know. You're going to be all right. And I'm only talking to the elect out there. This message I'm speaking right now isn't for everybody. I just want to make that clear. Because some of you Israelites out there are not just going to get it. But it is what it is. Matthew 5:9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Hey, that's right. That's talking about you sheep out there. You elect, the elect of Israel. You know, you men, some of you, few women, and your children. Some of y'all are part of the elect. And Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. You know? And if you're an Israelite and you repent in this truth, and Lord willing, hey, you better hope and pray you part of that number. You know? And your household may have mercy, get mercy upon, Lord willing. This is Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Hey, that's right. Don't fear the people on this earth and fear what they can do to you. Fear your power, Yahweh Shem Shai, the one that created you. They created your body and your soul. They created your flesh and your soul. You know, that's right. That's what it's going into. Like I already said, Exodus 15:3, I'm going to read it again because this is a good scripture. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. You know, and his name is Yahweh Shem Shai. Yahweh, who's the true God, and Yahweh Shai, his only begotten son. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. That's right. And today, and that's all I got for today. I want to wrap up this lesson and tell all you Israelites out there to repent and come back to your power, Yahweh Shem Shai. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this lesson is fine. Until next time, I say, Shalom.